Have you ever heard the quote, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care? It's kind of like this. I grew up playing sports, and with that, I was very influenced by different coaches over the years. A coach guides you and tells you what to do in an effort to make you better. The difference between a good coach and a bad coach is obvious. A good coach wins, a bad one doesn't. But the difference between a good coach and a great coach is harder to see because the difference is relationship. A great coach made me better and led the team to win, but I also knew that they cared about me. Again, that difference can be hard to see, but when you're on the receiving end of that, the impact is far greater. And I noticed this while I was reading through the book of Hosea the other day. Hosea was an Old Testament prophet, and as odd as it sounds, he had an unfaithful wife who was a prostitute named Gomer. In chapter 3, God calls Hosea to redeem his unfaithful wife Gomer. So Hosea goes, he rescues her, he purchases her back, and he tells her this: "You must dwell as mine for the rest of our lives. You shall be faithful to me, and you will belong to no other man." And then he says this, he says, "And I also will be to you." It may seem obvious to most of us that what Gomer was doing was wrong, but Hosea goes to her and asks her to be faithful. He calls her to do the right thing. And what he's telling her is exactly what she should do. But even in that, Hosea comforts her. He gives her hope. He assures her how deeply he loves her when he says, "I also will be to you." Right now in our world, there are so many controversial topics, and I can bet you have an opinion about each one, as I do, as anyone does. You know what the problem is though? The problem is that opinions don't change anybody. I'm sure Gomer heard plenty of opinions, but what she needed was love. What she needed was Hosea to say, "I'm here, I'm for you, I'm with you, I'm not gonna leave you, and that I love you." And today, right now, there's a lot of people that are in a dark place. A lot of people are discouraged, they're tired, they're lonely, they're frustrated, they feel unheard, and they don't know that there is a God that is for them. They don't know there's a Savior named Jesus who loves them. Showing them that love is our calling. Opinions are many, but love is non-negotiable.